what is new product development and how do you do it?
In India, like still we are not upgraded ourselves through the technology.
बट आप ये प्रोडक्ट कैसे डिसाइड करते हैं? लाइक कंपनी कैसे डिसाइड करती है कि क्या प्रोडक्ट लॉन्च करना है, टेबल करना है कि व्हाट हैज टू बी डन, और इट इज बेडरूम सेट्स और डाइनिंग्स? हाउ डज इट डिसाइड?
R&D of design team, we have the plan what we are going to launch in 2025.
तो हमारे मर्चेंट व्यूअर्स हैं, उनके लिए आपका क्या मैसेज है? like, उनको क्या करना चाहिए जिससे दे कैन मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट स्टेज ऑफ द करियर, दे कैन लर्न व्हाट इज दैट दे शुड अपग्रेड विद? बहुत सारी फर्नीचर फैक्ट्रीज हैं एंड देयर आर मैन्युफैक्चरर्स हु वांट टू ग्रो देयर बिजनेस. सो व्हाट आर योर इनपुट्स टू देम? व्हाट आई अंडरस्टैंड इज कि इंडिया का स्पेशलाइजेशन ज़्यादा हार्डवुड सेगमेंट में है, विच इज़ मोर आर्टिस्टिक.
Want to make a chair and said like you need to make a leg of 20 mm or 25 mm. My vendor said like no, we can't do that. It will break for sure. You are going to test with. You need to make a guru. गुरु क्या करेगा आपकी लाइफ में आके कि आपकी लाइफ के को इतना स्पीड अप करेगा जैसे आपकी कैपेसिटी 5 kg उठाने की थी ना स्टार्टिंग में. नाउ यू कैन ही गिव यू 50 kg विद द कैपेसिटी. अगर आपने 50 उठाया ही विल गिव यू 100 kg and it's keep improving until you will not settle down or final stage.
बट आप ये प्रोडक्ट कैसे डिसाइड करते हैं? लाइक कंपनी कैसे डिसाइड करती है कि क्या प्रोडक्ट लॉन्च करना है? Hi friends, welcome to the 7th episode of my podcast, Amazing Master Crafters. In this podcast series, we cover people from furniture and handicraft ecosystem. Today our guest is Mr. Sonu. He is the new product development manager for a UK-based company, Soon. Welcome to the podcast, Mr. Sonu.
Namaskar. Thank you so much for bringing me here, and I really feel blessed to be here with you and in your lovely podcast.
यस सोनू जी, मेरे को आपसे ये पूछना था कि एक आप कंप्यूटर ग्रेजुएट हैं, तो आप फर्नीचर की इंडस्ट्री में कैसे आए?
कंप्यूटर ग्रेजुएशन डेफिनेटली मैंने किया है और फर्नीचर इंडस्ट्री वी कैन से दैट माय बैकग्राउंड और आई बिलोंग टू अ फैमिली who makes furniture. Like my grandfather is making furniture really well, really good furniture. I have learned from them, and somehow destiny also played a good role in that. So I can say destiny and my family play a big role for the furniture industry.
तो आपकी जर्नी कैसे रही है? लाइक आपने क्या क्या रोल्स किए हैं? आपने कब इंडस्ट्री ज्वाइन करी?
Uh, मेरी फर्नीचर इंडस्ट्री में स्टार्टिंग हुई थी अराउंड 2012. I started from Pink City Enterprises in Jaipur as a merchant, and then I joined some other company as well, like warehouse executive and in furniture industry as well. And then I joined A&D as a merchant, senior merchant, and then I turned into Soon Edition, and it's like 7 years since I joined there, and I'm really enjoying my journey.
आप थोड़ा सून के बारे में बताएंगे? लाइक आई थिंक इट्स यूके कंपनी, बट आई डोंट नो मच अबाउट इट, सो इफ यू कैन टेल द ऑडियंस.
Soon is like a design-based company. Our company is design-based completely, and we are e-commerce company in UK, and now we are planning to move in US as well. We want to settle it. We want to explore ourselves as well, and we are very keen about our design and every details. And I'm also as a part of this market. I have observed lots of CAD from other buyers and other customers as well. So what specific about our CAD is like it's very detailed. So we produce 30-page CAD for one product. It's very micro, deep level CAD. So if someone able to understand the CAD, he can make a beautiful furniture out of that for sure. I'm that much confident about my CADs and design. And about Soon, like we procure from Jaipur, Jodhpur. We do a little bit of rugs, not much now. And apart from that, we bought from Vietnam, Estonia, Poland.
Okay.
Yeah.
तो आई थिंक आपका जॉब रोल इज एनपीडी मैनेजर, विच इज न्यू प्रोडक्ट डेवलपमेंट. तो व्हाट इज न्यू प्रोडक्ट डेवलपमेंट एंड हाउ डू यू डू इट?
In NPD, like I played a important role in my team's way. So my manager is David. So he like we filter out the cats. We award these cats to vendor and they bid on that. So whenever they have some questions on CAD or any design, I and my manager David will discuss a lot with them with every product on CAD time. Like it's a called as PDM, pre-development meeting. So in PDM, what we do, like we discuss everything about, like for example, like this coffee table or center table, like how thickness of leg should be, how handle looks should be, how the nails behave, like what's the gap in that. Suppose like it's showing like 25 gap in that coffee table, but my design like put it like 15 and vendors I suggest like it should be 40 so we will just check like how practically works. So we resolved most of the things at first in the PDM, and then I'll do raw review of them. Then we do safety test, road test. I do by myself through that. We have some good app on that, and I do everything on that app.
बट आप ये प्रोडक्ट कैसे डिसाइड करते हैं? लाइक कंपनी कैसे डिसाइड करती है कि क्या प्रोडक्ट लॉन्च करना है? टेबल करना है कि व्हाट हैज़ टू बी डन और इट इज़ बेडरूम सेट्स और डाइनिंग्स? हाउ डज़ इट डिसाइड?
It's really a good questions, and it's R&D of design team. They like, for example, we have the plan what we are going to launch in 2025, even in 2026 till June. So that much kind of forecast and understanding of rhythm, what market's looking for. So behalf of that, our team took some mood boards, and against that we developed the products.
और आपके प्रोडक्ट्स आई थिंक डिज़ाइन ओरिएंटेड होते हैं, बट देन डू यू डू ऑल काइंड ऑफ फर्नीचर और यू फोकस इन वन स्पेसिफिक सेगमेंट लाइक हार्डवुड करते हैं या आप विनियर करते हैं या इवन एमडीएफ बोर्ड वुड करते हैं? लाइक व्हाट इज़ द स्पेशलाइजेशन फॉर सून इन टर्म्स ऑफ द फर्नीचर?
Definitely, we go for the hardwood.
ओके,
Hardwood is like really loved by people, and it's really living thing. So we can feel even the energy of that as well. But somehow we also use MDF in a part of like back side of cabinet or drawer bottom kind of thing. But it's very less. MDF is very less. And apart from that, we use some upholstery design as well. And in furniture, we love to develop cabinetry and dining table and chairs. Chairs now we are working more on chairs as of now.
तो आई थिंक आपका रोल खाली इंडिया स्पेसिफिक नहीं है, इट इज़ मोर साउथ एशिया specific role for design. So, what difference do you find in terms of the product that you buy from India and the products you buy from other countries like Vietnam? One in terms of the product, and second in terms of also the companies who give you those products. क्या difference आपको लगता है? क्या चीज़ maybe क्या चीज़ सीखने को मिलती है जो हम दूसरी कंट्री से अडॉप्ट कर सकते हैं?
We can say that like when we buy from Vietnam, first they are very professional.
Okay.
And they know the value of their time, their design, their capacity, and their product as well. And somehow like they are lacking in hard goods. And in India, like we can say that we really make impressive artisan furniture. That's a real handicraft.
Yeah.
But somehow like it's become a modern furniture. Though we need to upgrade ourselves compared to Vietnam. We need to work on that.
So what I understand is कि इंडिया का स्पेशलाइजेशन ज़्यादा हार्डवुड सेगमेंट में है, which is more artistic.
Yeah.
And if you look at Vietnam, it is more towards veneer products.
Veneer products and modern technology, they're using everything through the new thing. Very unique furniture. And be like, if I want to make a chair and said like you need to make a leg of 20 or 25 straight, my vendor said like no, we can't do that. It will break for sure. You are going to test with 30 or 35 kg on leg test. But in Vietnam, if I asked for that, they have some solutions. They use some maybe iron with the look like a wood. They do a well finishing on that, so they can do that.
तो आपने फिनिशिंग की बात करी, लाइक यू सेड टॉक्ड अबाउट वुड फिनिशेस ऑन वेटली. तो अगर हम मार्केट देखते हैं इंडिया का और वियतनाम का, तो फिनिशिंग में भी कोई डिफरेंस आता है Is there a difference?
Yeah, definitely. In India, like still, as we are artisan for sure, so still we are not upgraded ourselves through the technology. I hardly see a lacquer machine or a machine who paints furniture automatically. There are 3 to 4 factories in India who has been using a conveyor belt for finishing, but in Vietnam, like it's almost done. They are using automatic machines through the lacquer for the final core. But we are not. We still believe in just rolled out a cloth and just put through the hand. We are doing with the hands. So somehow it's good. It's really good. That's we are. But we need to upgrade, I think.
Yeah, I think आपने काफी सारा time in your starting of a career you have spent in as being a merchant in various companies. तो जो हमारे merchant viewers हैं उनके लिए आपका क्या मैसेज है? Like, इनको क्या करना चाहिए जिससे they can move on to the next stage of the career where they can learn? What is that they should upgrade with?
Um, for the merchant, जो what I feel like there are maybe thousands of way, but what I figure out like first they need to keep sharp their axe. What I mean, I can give you example like महाभारत के टाइम पे जब वनवास हुआ तो अर्जुन बैठा नहीं था खाली कि हाँ बस मुझे सिर्फ खाना खाना है और रेस्ट करना है, ऐसा नहीं था। कौरव की तरह या उनकी तरह ऐसा एंजॉयमेंट नहीं कर रहा था अपने उसको। उस टाइम तो उसने तपस्या की और ही इज अ गुड आर्कर, वी नो
Right.
दैट। इवन ही विल नॉट डू दैट थिंग, स्टिल ही इज अ गुड वन। बट उसको अपनी स्किल्स को डेवलप करना था, कुछ शस्त्र और लेने थे, तो उसने तपस्या की। तो सेम वे में जब कोई एक मर्चेंट या कभी भी एक पोजीशन पे आ जाता है तो आप देखेंगे, मैंने भी ऑब्जर्व किया है कि वो सिर्फ उसी चीज में कि मुझे एक मेल करना है, फॉलो अप लेना है, that's it। ये काम नहीं होता है एक मर्चेंट का फ्रॉम माय प्रोस्पेक्ट वे। ही नीड टू टेक मोर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, फर्स्ट थिंग। Second, he need to upgrade himself. Upgrade in the sense he needs to like now lots of things available to increase your like learning and upgrade yourself. Like he can learn advanced Excel if he knows basic Excel. He can learn some. He can do some basic data analysis course. He can learn through the communication. He can improve his communication skills. He can learn. He can use AI, Chat GPT through. He can write some impressive emails. He knows how to use that AI, and he must read books. Like one, I can suggest the Influence. Okay, so he need to work a lot. And apart from these three, like when someone is working, like if I'm working, mostly people is like I'm just talking about a normal. It's not only for merchant. Like मुझे इतना ही मिलता है, मैं इतना ही करूँगा, इतना मैंने कर दिया। इट्स नॉट वर्ल्ड नॉट लाइक दैट्स दिस वे, ट्रस्ट मी। ऊपर वाला भी उसी को देता है जो ज़्यादा लेने की कैपेसिटी रखता है, राइट? अगर आपके पास जो है, आप उसी में खुश हैं और उतना ही करना चाह रहे हैं, आप एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं कि आपकी सैलरी आपके जीएम की जितनी हो और आप अपना काम करना चाह रहे हैं पियोन जैसा, हाउ विल यू ग्रो? You need to work more than your GM first, then you will get more than your GM or maybe a manager for sure. So that much, I think they need to change their mentality as well. And apart from, I'm sorry, I'm stretching a lot, but
Vinay, go on. I'm like, it's really interesting
uh,
because this is very useful for our audience.
for merchant specifically, like how our market, they think owner somehow they get a good context through the buyer, they get the business through the owner. Owner के पास order आया, factory order आया, he hand overs to his merchant and he look after of that order. For my prospect, it's not good. They need to approach like to the buyer. They can grow their business. They can update themselves through that. And I did it like when I was in A&D. So I approached to Soon and I make them like on board by myself. No owner involvement there. I directly communicate with them through the mail, through the call. I make a visit of them. I onboarded them. I get order from them. They are not willing to pay any advance, but somehow I negotiate to get some advance as well.
Okay.
So like they need to work on like that. They need to put some extra. In short, they need to step up. That's it.
ग्रेट, ग्रेट आंसर। मेरा आपसे मैं पूछना चाहता हूँ कि अगर लेट्स से आप इतनी सारी फैक्ट्रीज के साथ काम करते हैं अभी, तो जब अगर आप इफ़ यू हैव टू ऑनबोर्ड अ न्यू सप्लायर, then what is the parameters that you evaluate a supplier on, or the soon company evaluates a supplier on?
As for soon prospect, we do two compliances, like two process or two check marks. We can say that one is technical process, and second is social compliance process. And apart from that, there's some my personal checklist,
Okay.
which I go for, like how team is working, how they behaving, are they eager to learn, are they eager to invest. Reason being, like in soon, like we have a module, like every month we award something to make, like new samples every month. So practically within 3 months, at one level they have a like CAD for new development, which discussion is going on. Okay, and at third in like a 1 3 months, we can say that uh there is like raw product is in going on, and maybe of one cycle is like about finishing samples, and one will be in like just they are costing of that. So at like within 3 months, like they feel that they are very stuck with costing, raw sample review, test, cartons, finishing, everything. So I need to check, are they have that much patience, right? Develop every month new samples, and they are really learn to new things. Like in my product, they got marble, they got metal, they got leather, they got wood, they got brass, everything. So and the product is very small, right? So are they really want to do that? Sometimes they just figure out like, oh, this product can't survive. Don't worry about it. Let's make it. I'm not saying we will be 100% correct for sure, right? But let's make it. Definitely you will learn, we will learn, and we'll make it better. So what I said, like social compliance and technical process. In technical process, I'll check like how they store the woods, how where from they get the wood, and how they machinery, they like set up the machinery, how they are using their machinery, how it's daily routine there, how like they taken care of their employee as well. In social compliance, how the washroom is cleaned or not. It is just they hand over the mask when I am going to visit. So what I do actually, if I give someone a date my visit, I never visit on that day. Okay, so my audit is like my visit is like unannounced, just to check real thing. Okay, I need to know real. So that's how we do. I do actually.
बहुत सारी फर्नीचर फैक्ट्रीज हैं, एंड देयर आर मैन्युफैक्चरर्स हु वांट टू ग्रो देयर बिजनेस, सो व्हाट आर योर इनपुट्स टू देम?
To grow their businesses, like first my piece of advice is that they need to maintain their exist customer first. In brief, we can say that like suppose an X vendor has three customer like ABC, and out of them they have been doing around 10 containers, and you will notice uh, around within 6 months, like the businessman going to search or in hunt for a new customer without improving their capability, skills, and somehow like we also can say that जो exist customer है उनकी प्रोडक्शन और उनके कंटेनर्स टाइम मिस कर रहे हैं, टाइमलाइन मिस कर देंगे, क्वालिटी डाउन होने लग जाएगी, उनके सैंपल्स टाइम पे नहीं बन रहे होंगे, और उनके मेल्स के इवन रिस्पॉन्स सही टाइम पे नहीं होंगे, but he's still hunting for a new customer. I don't know why. And what I feel like, definitely they have their own prospect on that way to hunt a new customer. But if someone is working with you, you need to give at least your 100% until it's not reach its his full output. Like, suppose I have a capacity to give you 10 containers and you are doing only 2 containers from me. Definitely you have something missing in your factory. It's not always buyer wrong, a customer wrong. Sometimes we need to look inside us, I think. So first we need to maintain the exist customer. Second, we can say they need to build a really good team. Uh, Good team in sense like they need to trust and they need to make people educate. Educate is in the sense of that particular skills. Like if you are hiring a production manager, just because he did some good graduation or post graduation or he came from some great university, it's not working like that. He needs to know everything, like from ground to like top. He must aware about everything. Then he can look after. And it's not really work like in this way as well. Someone is spent 20 years in this industry, he knows everything. It's not like that. Right. So building team and maintain the exist customer, and he need to update his factory as well through the technical thing. Like earlier we used to do some manual machines, then we have been using imported machinery. Now we can say people used to use CNC now. So CNC has also a new version as well. Right. And people now using CNC for wood, but in Vietnam they are using CNC for fabric cutting. Okay. Cutting laser machines as well. So they need to work like that. They need to educate everything, update a machinery as well. Yeah, these are the 3 things which I think they need to take in.
So I think first thing you said is कि उनको अपने existing customers का ध्यान रखना चाहिए. Absolutely very correct. Unless they maintain a good relationship, the present customers can also give more business. I think they need to understand that. Second thing you said is that they need to build their teams, educate their teams, spend on education, building their skill sets. And third you said is building on the technical capabilities of the factory itself. I think
We can. I just want to elaborate little more on that. Advance in the technology. It doesn't mean just to invest in the machinery.
right.
It's also a like that. अगर मैं एज ए ओनर हूँ कंपनी में, so how I used to get feedback from my team as well. So I need to work on that. I need to also learn like how I need to take feedback, how I need to take follow up from my team, what figure I am checking, what calculating things, how I need to calculate the things as well. So I need to also improve myself as well. So it's that much involvement, update in technology. Like people can use AI. It's a big thing. Like you need to, even for example, Kamal Hassan went for 90 days training to just learn AI at the age of 72 or 75.
Right.
So why they can't?
तो आपने बात की एजुकेशन का. आई थिंक few days back or few months back you also went to FRI to invest yourself, train yourself. तो आपकी क्या learnings थी वहाँ पे?
वहाँ पे जो टीचर्स साइंटिस्ट थे, दे आर मोर लाइक फ्रेंड
Okay.
and they invested themselves in a huge like deep dive in every single bit of, even we can say, a cellulose thing of the tree. They know a lot. And what I learned specifically for the seasoning thing, how to cut the tree, how to season that, and how to use clean, what kind of like machines they can use that, what kind of process they use that, how they need to use through the preservations, how they can make. I learned some, they introduced some new wood as well. And hopefully, I'm working on one wood and I'm trying to use that in my furniture. I really love that finish. I'm still in discussion with the that guy. from FRI. So it was really good, and I advise, especially in this industry, like don't in other way I can say it's better to say I don't know. Right? It's always reason being you don't know always know everything. You can't know everything. So if I don't know, it's better to invest first yourself to learn through the books, through the YouTube, through the podcasts like yours, and from like elder. There are lots of uh, technicians, or we can say they are seniors in the market. Just meet them, approach them. They are ready to teach you. Like one of my close big brother, you can say he's also FRI, around 22 years old, from FRI. I think first or second batch from there. And I used to ask, his name is Anil, Anilji Kaushik, and I connected him a lot. Whenever I feel some questions, like where I feel stuck, I'll ask him, and he advised me in detail. We discuss a lot about the furniture, and he's in the same industry as well. So just invest, and if you don't know anything, just go in the market, ask someone. And it's very funny quote. Like I visited in some factory, I think 3 days back, and there's a mention someone a new guy. He's very fresher, and he just mentioned a quote: "Ask till not resolve." I really love that. It's blow my mind. Like how he's a fresher and he just blow my mind with this thought. So same concept I think we need to use in our life for every prospect, especially if the furniture or education thing we want to learn.
तो अब अभी आपने वुड की बात करी, वुड सीज़निंग की बात करी। अभी जो आप फर्नीचर बाय करते हैं, उसमें कौन-कौन सी वुड अभी यूज़ करते हैं? एंड आप फ्यूचर में क्या देखते हैं? लाइक आर देयर गोइंग टू बी मोर वुड्स और पीपल शुड नो अबाउट देम? व्हाट इज़ योर इनपुट्स ऑन दैट?
As of now, like as a soon we have been using mango and acacia wood,
Right.
and little bit of oak as well. We had started, and definitely we'll go for ash wood and some maybe like we are planning. I'm not sure. Like I'm just telling you, like I have such neem wood, and it's that everyone in India, everyone knows that. So its behavior and its characteristics almost sesame.
ओके,
And so what I got from FRI with some good parameters, they do some, and there are some other species as well in the wood, which are more looks like teak, but some they also are working on that. So I'll go for neem,
Okay.
to be honest, and maybe there's some other wood as well, white ash or maybe rubber wood for the chairs. I think we can use that, especially like rounding and carving. That's easy to use that.
या सोनू जी, हम थोड़ा ट्रैक चेंज करते हैं और हम थोड़ा अपनी आपकी पर्सनल लाइफ के बारे में आते हैं, तो ऑन द स्पिरिचुअल साइड के बारे में आते हैं, टू बी मोर प्रिसाइज़। बिकॉज़ आपसे बात करके और आपको देखकर ऐसा लगता है कि आप बहुत स्पिरिचुअल हैं। एंड सो आप थोड़ा बताइए स्पिरिचुअल अपनी स्पिरिचुअल साइड के बारे में, और आपके क्या प्लान्स हैं आगे?
स्पिरिचुअल एक्चुअली जो शब्द है अभी लोगों को पता नहीं मिसगाइड कर रहा है या डरा रखा है सीरियसली। व्हाट आई फेल्ट कि जो भी मैं सोशल मीडिया पे या कुछ पॉडकास्ट में देखा है, तो अभी एक तो जब से हमारा राम मंदिर बना है तो थोड़ा, एंड स्पेशली आफ्टर कोरोना,
राइट।
नाउ पीपल गोइंग टू टेम्पल्स, बट दे आर गोइंग फॉर मेकिंग रील्स,
राइट।
विच इज़ पेनफुल। एंड मुझे ये लगता है कि मंदिर जाना चाहिए और वहाँ उनको थोड़ा बैठना चाहिए, खुद खुद को टाइम देना चाहिए। स्पिरिचुअलिटी आपको बाहर की तरफ देखने के लिए नहीं है, मेरे एक्सपीरियंस के अकॉर्डिंग आपको अंदर की तरफ देखने के लिए है, जस्ट टुवर्ड्स इनसाइड यू। और मेरा एक्सपीरियंस कहें, आप इसको सजेशन भी कह सकते हैं, यू नीड टू मेक अ गुरु फॉर श्योर, एंड इफ यू आर प्रिपेयर, गुरु विल कम फॉर यू, ट्रस्ट मी। इफ यू आर प्रिपेयर एनफ, he will come. Anyhow, he has to come. He has no choice to beat you. So आपको जैसे ही आपकी लाइफ में गुरु आएंगे, योर लाइफ will change for sure. And if you think Guru will come and just bless you and your life will be in like enjoy and relaxing, no, it's not going to like that. It's never going to like that. गुरु क्या करेगा आपकी लाइफ में आके कि आपकी लाइफ के को इतना स्पीड अप करेगा कि जैसे आपकी कैपेसिटी 5 kg उठाने की थी ना स्टार्टिंग में, नाउ यू कैन ही गिव यू 50 kg विद द कैपेसिटी. अगर आपने 50 उठाया, ही विल गिव यू 100 kg and it's keep improving until you will not settle down or final stage. और हम अगर स्पिरिचुअल जर्नी पे जा रहे हैं, स्पिरिचुअल सीकर होना चाह रहे हैं, तो हम बेसिक से शुरू कर सकते हैं. जैसे कि आप क्रूस लाइक पोस्चर में बैठिए, जस्ट इरेक्ट योर स्पाइन, जस्ट अपटर्न योर फोरहेड लिटिल बिट. सो जैसे आप यूं करके बैठते हैं तो योर नेचुरल फोकस इज ऑन योर दिस चक्र एंड जस्ट टू ट्राई टू वॉच योर ब्रीथ. अगर हम ये भी नहीं करना चाह रहे तो एटलीस्ट पढ़िए एक बार जाके. आप गीता पढ़िए, महाभारत पढ़िए, रामायण पढ़िए उनमें. और स्पिरिचुअल उससे भी अगर आपको कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा आपके हिसाब से, अगर वो मिथोलॉजी, तो आई कैन बैट यू, यू आर 100% रॉन्ग. इट्स नॉट मैथोलॉजी, इट्स हिस्ट्री, आवर हिस्ट्री. बट somehow we are like under control of some other power. That's why we just forget our actual thing, what our roots, we can say that. So they can read books. और एक किताब है विज्ञान भैरव. So what actually in this book is that शिव और पार्वती की कन्वर्सेशन है.
Okay.
एंड वो बता रहे हैं टेक्निक थ्रू द कम्युनिकेशन कि 112 तरीके से आप अल्टीमेट को मिल सकते हैं. उसमें ब्रीथिंग के बारे में ये कि आप अपनी ब्रीथ को कितने तरीकों से देख सकते हैं, क्या क्या कर सकते हैं. पढ़िए आप. वो मैंने तो लिखी नहीं है, आपने भी नहीं लिखी है. वो जिन्होंने लिखी है उन्होंने वो एक्सपीरियंस किया है, उसके बाद वो लिखी है हम सब के लिए. तो इंस्टेड ऑफ जस्ट आस्किंग और ब्लेमिंग समथिंग, जस्ट गो री ट्राई, जस्ट pick just one technique. Out of 112, there is one technique which will work for you. Or you can practice like that. You just pick up one technique, try it for 7 days. If you feel connected, continue it. Otherwise, drop it. There is another one.
Right.
So it's divided at 112. And apart from that, I have, I'm going to launch a app.
Okay.
So it's for meditation. It's meditation specific on Bhairav. So it's going to launch in next 6 months. I'm working on it and it's free. And recently I have used some app and it's asking for money just 5 days back. Then I said like I really want to do that meditation, especially of Bhairav, and when he asked for money and it's cost more than Amazon Prime monthly. So everyone can't afford that. I can afford that for sure, but I don't want to invest, to be honest, on that thing. Then it hits me like I need to develop a app who can like help like me. There are at least thousands guy there who want to do meditation with the correct thing. So I'm going to develop that. I'm working on this and I have introduced my page as well, Bhairav Meditation on Instagram. If you want to follow that, please follow. So I'll just sharing my experience there, right, to working on it, how you can just improve yourself.
तो आई थिंक रियली ग्रेट सोनू जी, हमें बहुत कुछ आपसे सीखने को मिला. वन साइड इज फर्नीचर, सेकंड इज क्राफ्ट्स. Your experience, there's so many experiences, varied experiences you have, and in such a short time, I think about 12 years, the place you are in, helping soon in not just India but then South Asia. That's really great, and I really congratulate you. We also got to learn on your spiritual side, and I think that's a good thinking point for our audience कि आज की तारीख में हम लोग बहुत तेज भागते रहते हैं, बहुत कुछ अचीव करना चाहते हैं, बहुत पैसा अचीव करना चाहते हैं, ऑल दोस आर वर्ल्डली थिंग्स, बट देन देयर समथिंग बियॉन्ड the worldly things, and that's what this ritual is all about the greater good, about how we can help ourselves in terms of keeping ourselves calm, because आपको देखते हैं तो बहुत calm है आप, you know so that's great, and I'm sure that somewhere the spirituality helps, and not just it keeps you calm, it you can also work towards the good of the mankind. I'm like, that's where then you kind of, I also feel that मतलब मैं काफ़ी ज़्यादा इस बारे में सोचता हूँ और मानता हूँ कि जब आप दूसरों के साथ काम करते हो, दूसरों को नोइंगली अननोइंगली हेल्प करते हो, दैट ऑल्सो हेल्प्स योर सेल्फ, बिकॉज इट इज़ नॉट जस्ट you're helping somebody, somewhere it comes back to you.
For sure.
So that's what I think spiritual, our old spiritual talks about, everything. आप खाली ये नहीं कि अपने बारे में सोचो, अपनी इमीडिएट फैमिली के बारे में सोचो. सो रियली थैंक्स फॉर दैट. आई एम लाइक, आई नेवर एक्सपेक्टेड कि एक फर्नीचर में जो आदमी है, जो कंप्यूटर ग्रेजुएट है, वो थिंक सो डीप. So thank you for that, and thank you for coming to us for sure.
Thank you so much for bringing me here.
Thank
I
you.
really enjoyed it, and please keep doing this. It's really worth for us. Like, especially there for furniture industry, it works a lot. Trust me. Please keep doing this.
थैंक यू सो मच. आपने हमारा पॉडकास्ट एंड तक देखा. अगर आपको हमारा पॉडकास्ट पसंद आया है तो इसे लाइक करें, शेयर करें और हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें. थैंक यू सो मच.